Hey everybody! So today's video is going to be basically a video going over my curl journey, or more or less coming to accept the hair that I have rather than the hair that I may have thought I wanted. So I have pictures that I'm going to put up of like before and during my curly hair kind of journey, kind of showing the stages I went through with my hair and everything like that. I don't know exactly what pictures they are or anything yet, so I'm just going to talk and hope that I can fit some pictures in here that will work. So yeah, I know I don't have any pictures of me when I was little right now, so I can't include those, but when I was young I always had poofy, wavy hair. Yeah, we go through all of the pictures when I was little that was just poofy, wavy hair. That's how I grew up with. That's what I always had. And so when I started getting older and started caring more about my hair, I was kind of at a loss of what to do with it. I felt like I was at an in-between stage of in-between straight and in-between curly. And I might have been a little bit different from a lot of other people with my hair type, is that I wish that I wanted to have spiral curls. I loved the look of curls. I thought they were just the most beautiful hairstyle ever. I wanted to have spiral curly hair so badly. But that was obviously not gonna happen with my hair type, so I did resort to a lot of times brushing and straightening my hair when I was probably about a freshman in high school is when I started doing that. After a while I realized that I was really unhappy with my hair being kind of a poofy straight, because it never stayed straight. I mean, it just never did, and I started wearing my hair curly, or curly. It was definitely wavy. It wasn't bad by any means. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but so I wore my hair wavy, and I just didn't take very good care of it. I brushed it, I used towels, and I always styled it with a mousse, which you probably noticed that I've never spoken about mousses on my channel or anything like that, and it's because I just genuinely do not like them at all. So they don't work for me, and it could be, no, I'm not even going to get into that in this video. They just don't work for me. So I wore my hair curly. I went between long and short hair a lot, and most of the time I just wore it back in a ponytail because I just didn't know what to do with it. Because I wanted it to be curly, but it was just a frizzy mess. So the curl journey really starts in December 2012. I know I do have a picture of that, and that is where I am looking for advice on what to do with my hair. That is, I don't know if I would call that a good hair day, but that is not a bad one, which is saying something for my old hair. So about a week after that picture was taken, I went to just a salon, just a cheap salon, and I had them cut off my hair to about right around here. I said that I wanted it chin length, but they cut it chin length without taking into consideration the fact that I did have curls or waves, and so my hair came up to about my earlobe. I had an asymmetrical, so one side was about chin length and one was about ear length. And they told me that my hair was extremely dry, and looking back on it now, I now know that they didn't really know, you know, curly hair so much as they were just trying to sell me a product, but I'm actually kind of glad that they did, because it's what got me started on the journey that I am still on today. They introduced me to big sexy curly hair, or you know, the big sexy hair except in the blue tube that's supposed to be for curly hair. So I bought those. I bought the shampoo and conditioner and the spray mousse that it had, and I started doing research on curly hair, and I started trying to make sure that my hair was healthier, actually, and I started getting interested in the whole co-washing scene. The only problem was in the beginning that I didn't do enough research into it before. I just jumped right into it, and I kept using the same conditioner that I was using and the same products, and they had silicones in them, so I was getting tremendous buildup in my hair, and it just went poorly, as you can imagine. So I had hair that was having buildup and wasn't working with me, and I didn't understand why it wasn't working, and I got frustrated, and I'd bounce back to using the old shampoo and conditioner, and then I'd try and go back to it, and so that lasted for a while until I really dug deep into it, and I went out and I made my first like Curly Girl purchases. I think the very first thing that I bought for Curly Girl was the Suave Natural Coconuts conditioner, because who doesn't buy that as their first thing? And that's really, that's what started my love with co-washing, but that's also what showed me that my hair was prone to buildup, and that I had to use some kind of better sulfate-free shampoo or something like that with my hair. So all throughout this stage, my hair is transitioning. My hair is changing from this frizzy, straight, wavy type mess to some actual curls that, well, I always say that I think I'm between a 2B and a 2C, and that's because I have the S-type pattern in my hair. I have a few ringlets that I can claim, and they are mine, and they are my little coveted pieces of hair, and but it's definitely not all over my hair. So I stick to the type 2 as my hair type, and I've learned that Curly Girl can really make type 2 hair be all it can be, just as well as any curlier hair, and I found that I am happy with my hair. I wear my hair down 9 times out of 10. I am excited to try new products. I'm happy with my hair. I still see girls that have those beautiful ringlets, and I mean the kinky, curly, beautiful hair, and I'm definitely jealous, but I'm definitely learning to love my wavy hair type. And for anyone thinking about starting the Curly Girl journey and starting to add more moisture and add more care into your hair care routine, I definitely suggest doing it. Even as a type 2, it can make a huge, huge difference for your hair, for your hair's well-being, and just makes you happier with the hair that you have. And I think that just is the end goal for everyone. I mean, I'm too lazy to dye my hair or to go out and have it chemically straightened or chemically or permed or anything like that. So the only other option was to learn how to love the hair that I have. And I think I'm finally at that point. It's still a learning process. I'm still continuously trying out new products, and that's why I wanted to make my channel. I wanted to be able to share this amazing, fun journey that I've started, and I wanted to be able to show other people how they can get going on it, and I really hope that I am doing that for some of you guys. I really hope that some of you guys have learned to love your waves or your curls a little bit more, and know that your curls or your waves are just perfect, that the way that they are, and they're your own, and they're going to be unique in their own ways, and you're going to have to try and try and try with a million different things to get them to work for you. I've spent coming on, it'll be 2.5 years coming up here, trying and failing and succeeding, and I look forward to continuing trying and succeeding, and I hope that I will get to continue with all of you. So that is basically what I wanted to jump on here and talk about. I wanted to show off, if you can call it showing off, some of my old pictures, some of my transitioning pictures, so that you know that it doesn't just happen overnight, and that waves and curls take time after they've been damaged to redevelop. And I wasn't even an excessive straightener or anything like that. I just brushed my hair and definitely damaged a lot of the wave pattern, and I heat styled with curling irons and trying to coax out some curls that I had no idea I was doing the exact opposite for. So yeah, I would love to hear your guys' comments about your curl or wave journey or whatever you're on, and please leave those down below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love a thumbs up, and if you're enjoying my videos in general, I would love if you subscribe to my channel, because I look forward to continuing to grow and learn more and do all that kind of fun stuff with all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.